was pretty neat that they wanted to make our values more relevant and that they actually went down to the employees to get that information.
I was flattered that she included me because I'm not a manager, so I was intrigued.
I had really no idea what it was about, or I was just like, okay, it's like values, what are we, okay. I had no idea what it was going to be like.
I was actually, looking forward to the journey and just seeing how it all unfolded.
We debated and we talked about what was important to us in our own personal work lives and also in the work lives of our coworkers and what kind of company we want to work for. And I think it's pretty exciting that we work at a company where we can sit around and ponder those things.
It was really interesting because you had so many different people from CIRI and so many different departments coming together and explaining what their definition of values is.
The best part about the process was the collaboration amongst the values team. Everybody left their rank at the door, and it was just a collection of people that were there for a common purpose.
Everyone came together, we all talked about what values we wanted, what values we thought CIRI would be a really good fit for employees and CIRI as a company.
But it was fascinating with all of us there, all of us contributing ideas that some were to one end of the spectrum and others were at the far end of the spectrum.
I think that was actually probably the hardest because you don't want to let anybody down, you don't really want to say anything stupid, but at the same time you want to give everything you have because it is important and it is going to be seen by everybody.
I think the workshop was a good, comfortable, safe place, it felt like, to express how you felt about the values, and it was kind of everybody was on an equal playing field, kind of titles thrown out the door.
You could see it with the evolution of the different definitions that were going on. You could see how they were changing with all the input that was going on, and it wasn't just from one or two people, it was felt like everyone.
Because the values came about and the ones we identified and the behaviors that go with them came about from everybody in the room, and for those to percolate to the top and to have been repeated in one theme or way or another amongst all the group, I thought that was an interesting part of the process.
Mission-driven, excellence, honor, respect, and unity. It's a series of words that have meaning, and they really will drive the behaviors that's going to make CIRI a successful company and a great place to work.
I think it's going to change for the better. We already have really good mission and values. I think it's just really going to enhance it. It'll make it personal to employees of how they can actually live these values.
There used to be a saying many years ago of dropping a pebble in the pond and watching the ripples. So we've got an opportunity to make sure that that pebble is positive, and I think it makes it easier for people to move forward in a positive manner.
I like it.
When I read through that list and I think about the kind of company I want to work for and the kind of person that I want to be, I think that it's a great blueprint.
So I think the ones that we ended up with are meaningful and they're relevant to CIRI and what CIRI's values are, and to each employee. Each of us can look at those behaviors on each of the values, and all of us can exemplify each of those behaviors.
I think it's kind of exciting. I think it's a nice blend of who we've always been, but where we want to go.
There was a room full of people that put in a hard day's work in making sure that we had something that we could present to the community and to the company that we could all be proud of. And I think that this is what we've achieved.